U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions continues to defend President Donald Trump's decision to roll back an Obama-era immigration executive order known as DACA, or Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals. Reporter Tyler Paley met a local boxer whose life could be turned upside down by the president's decision.
Inside the ring, tranquility, comfort, focus. But outside, a world of uncertainty and a fear of what tomorrow could hold. Not just for one, but for many.
I know the consequences is not just for me, it's for my entire family. You know, it's for my girlfriend, for my stepson, for my baby that's on his way. I feel like this is the place I can give my children the best future, just like my parents were able to give me the best opportunities I could ever ask for.
Alexis Zazueta arrived in the United States in 1996, brought to Arizona by his parents from Sinaloa, Mexico. The Zazuetas were undocumented, just like 325,000 other community members currently in Arizona.
We will build a great wall along the southern border.
Now, the Trump administration is promising to take action on undocumented immigrants. That includes so-called dreamers, or people like Alexis, who are enrolled in Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, known more commonly as DACA.
DACA is what is called a prosecutorial discretion action. President Obama took action on his own because he was frustrated that Congress could not come together to come up with a solution for children that had been brought here really when they were young and didn't know what was happening.
Alexis arrived in Arizona when he was just 1 year old.
I didn't even know much about, being an illegal immigrant. I saw myself the same as all my classmates.
In middle school, Alexis got his first taste of what ultimately would become his life's passion.
I remember one day when I was 12, I went to the swap meet with my dad. And I saw a pair of boxing gloves. I asked him, Dad, can I get some of those pairs of boxing gloves? I believe they were probably like $10, and he bought me 2 pairs so I could find my brother.
And with that, he instantly fell in love with the sport.
When he first started boxing, I couldn't even look at him. I was so afraid for him. But his coach told me it was important for me to be there.
I remember the first day walking in, seeing the rings on the side, the boxing bags here, all the fighters just hitting pads, sparring. I was like, wow, it was like something out of a movie, I used to believe that only rich kids used to box,
At 17, Zazueta's amateur career was taking off. He made it past the Golden Glove State Tournament with ease. Then came the regional tournament in Las Vegas, where he represented Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, and Nevada. Another victory meant a bid to the national tournament.
I remember training so hard for that fight. Waking up super early to go run, get my workout in, going home, getting ready for school. Right after school, go to the gym. Right after the gym, go to my strength and conditioning. Every day it was a routine. Boom, 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 for like 2 months.
He says he was more prepared than ever for that fight, a contest that could have made Alexis Zazueta a household name in amateur boxing. But at weigh-ins, that dream came crashing down when he presented tournament officials with his boxing documentation.
And they checked it and said, U.S. citizen, and it had it checked off no.
U.S. citizenship was a requirement to compete in the Golden Gloves tournament, a qualification Zazueta admitted he knew going in. He was disqualified from competition, and on his way back home, he didn't talk to a single person.
That's when it hit me. I have no business in this amateur's career anymore. I'm ready to go pro.
His first professional match was in November 2013, and in the 4 years since, he's undefeated at 9-0 with 5 knockouts. For Zazueta, it's his family that keeps him going. The 22-year-old not only has his parents and 4 siblings, but he's the breadwinner for a family of his own. He has an 8-year-old stepson named Daniel, and his girlfriend Paula is pregnant with their first child.
it's making him more responsible because he knows what he's chasing, you know?
I'm the head of my family. You know, I gotta always find a way to, just like my dad did, find a way to succeed. I gotta do that now to my family.
Zazueta says he's never been in better shape. His family is healthy, and he has a baby on the way. He renewed his DACA enrollment for another 2 years in September. But the president's decision to roll back the program is what keeps Zazueta up at night. A classic case of an unstoppable force against an immovable object.
There's always a way for anything, despite your circumstances. There's always a way to succeed. You just gotta be patient and look for it.
Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, yearning to breathe free. The 13 words engraved on the Statue of Liberty. Words that inspire human beings from around the globe to sacrifice everything for the opportunity of something. And words that give dreamers like Zazueta a glimmer of hope in a world of uncertainty.